Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Master of Orion 2 Super-Duper Impossible Edition with me, Get Daved. Let's make our rounds. They want Warp Interdictor now. I generally don't like giving that out, but this is a chance to do something important. Unfortunately, they're not offering a good tech. I really don't want to give it to the Clacons because realistically, they're the only target I can really go for. No, you can't have Autolab. No matter what. Well, that was a nice thought. Are the Sacra any good at repelling spies? Are they futile? Sometimes they're futile. My goodness. They have some tech, alright. 10, 20, 35. If we go to info, we can find out their government type. Feudal, okay. So they only have a 25 spy resistance. Alright. Gives us something to contemplate. Don't really like that they have a battleship orbiting one of my systems, but as long as they have class 5 shields and I don't, I have to switch. Ooh, a crystalline entity is coming. Oh, not for me. Probably Sacra. Thanks, geography. All of my ships are going to be instantly obsolete. We have a warp interdictor queued up. No, time to start. Particularly on shared systems, actually. It's going to mess up our research a little bit. Most of our research is coming from automated buildings, though. You keep up that good work. Gotta fix a food shortage here. At first I was like, are they blockading me? But of course not. We're good friends. The best of friends, really. Given the percentage of our workforce that's devoted to farming, it would probably be a good time to look into solutions for that issue as well. It's slow, but they need a warp interdictor. Be responsible. Moving colonists around is actually a really helpful thing you can do. I haven't done a lot of it, but yeah, it's a good thing to do for optimizations. All right. And if I recall, we have a leader we might be able to hire. 22 turns. That's 2,100 he basically costs because Dahlin. But plus 10 per turn, that is significant. Oh, that thing didn't last long. They must know about Merving nukes. Alright, we got ourselves a warp interdictor. I could build a couple more battleships just to get like the what are they up to? Just to get the actual bodies built. They better not be coming for me. Help the Empire. There we go. Warp interdictors are expensive. Well, I mean, maintenance costs 3. And pretty high building cost, actually. Not many are more than 300. There we go. Now we can fight. Man, I wonder if we went with normal cloaking device, we might be able to rip everyone a new one. Weather control for sure. Man, what they really need is housing. They just need bodies here. Yeah, it's only large and it's only rich, so I'm not going to relocate, you know, like a super leader or anything like that. That really should be a more expensive building. Pretty sure we're getting a warp interdictor here. Yeah, perfect. Well, we'll be really inconveniencing them, because that's an extra 3 turns in practice of travel distance that they just are going to have to do every time. I love it. It's kind of passive-aggressive, but so is demanding tribute, so they can get used to that. I just want it on the record that I could not be less sorry. We're going to have them right back on production as soon as the weather controller is ready. Okay. We're going to switch the order on that one because it's cheaper than terraforming. Okay, we have a pretty good response fleet. All super obsolete now that I think about it. One moment. How would you like to design for me a next generation of battleship? Yep. Class 5 shield, baby. It might be time to drop those. Because against class 5 shields, they're just not going to do any real damage. And I'm not going to use that last bit of space, because I want the last bit of speed. Alright. Welcome to the fleet, Sage 3. Nope, you stay on that ship. So we're just going to do the normal tactic of refitting 1 per turn just to give us more ships in the air. Is that a hyperspace flux? Oh, thank goodness. That buys us time at a time when we need it. Conveniently, it doesn't mess up your freighters, but yeah, ships can't enter hyperspace now. I'll take it. Hopefully it lasts a nice long time. I mean, as soon as we get a chemistry breakthrough, all of our ships are going to need armor upgrades. But that's probably a long ways off just because we have so many other pressing needs. Terrarians can move, or any species with multi-dimensional, they can move through space fluxes, which is pretty cool. I'm probably done the missile era, so I'll go with assault shuttles here. That said, I might still do pulse on. But that's more for my missile bases, and so we have something that can actually circumvent the terrible shields I'm up against. But we need money more. Population is nearly capped. We do have a gravity generator, though. Yeah, we're also losing a ton of money through it, but that's okay. A warp interdictor would be hilarious to have there. Yay! Yay! Alright, there's 60 minus 3, therefore it is 38 votes to win. No, I will abstain. Even though I could have a 50% plus 1 majority. Yay! Hey, Castor's building some good stuff, everyone. Despite their terrible population. And we gotta go through our colonies and fix the weather. There's farming to be done. This is one of those situations, one of the things I don't like having to do in Orion games, but it is pretty important. Just, you get the one tech that's important enough that you really just have to go through every colony and get a building built. And it would be nice if they had some way of including the Orion 1 thing where it's like, do you want to adjust productivity levels? The equivalent would probably be, do you want, you know, every developed planet to add this to their queue? Alright, once everybody's done, they can do stock exchange and they'll prompt me all on their own. Yeesh. But I'm probably going to want micro-light construction. Well, let's think about this. I don't know. We don't really need the perk from Imperium. Or, pardon me, Confederation. I don't plan on losing people, and super, super cheap ships would be nice, but I mean, that's not really where we're at right now. Okay, yeah, let's get this out of the way. Assault shuttles I might use. They seem out of sync, asking me to vote for them after the elections, which is fine with me. Look at the food explosion we just had. That's all well and good. Weather controller. Make me some money now. We got a leader to buy before it's too late. And soon it will be. Probably gonna run out of time on him. 6 turns. I could do some crazy stuff to get the money, you know, for the record. I might do it. That only gets us a quarter of its value, though. We could scrap the buildings. We could go a super high tax rate. Would be another solution. Let's do that. Okay, being framed, that's a point of concern, as I like to call it. If the Cylons declare war on me, it's all over. And yes, we have a big food surplus right now. That's not actually that big of a deal. You can see all my taxes sucking all our production away. We'll talk in a moment. Yeah, we need Titans. I don't know if we need them now, but we will need them soon. No, what we need is armor. And I need to come to a decision. I don't really have the time to go all the way to the end of this list to get adamantium. And I feel... yeah. Geez, this is tricky. I want neutronium. I also have to wait longer to get that. It's a 4,500 RP tech, I think. Yeah, that's quite a bit. I could do Zortrium, Xeon, Adamantium, in which case I should go for Atmospheric Renewer. Yeah. Let's just check one issue. How much production is being actually lost due to pollution? Quite a bit, okay. I'm cool with it then. Okay, next turn we should have the money we need to hire him. Perfect. Hire, and we're making money. Drop that way the heck back down. We've got our stock exchanges starting to get built, so great news, everyone. This is such a precarious situation, but... ooh, whoops. Somebody wasn't reading very closely. I'm not going to say who. And reversing this order would be ideal. We're rich. Also, you guys should be... these guys should be the food exporters. That's going to be the agricultural colony. Nine out of 14. Yeah, just keep doing it. That is a potentially good research colony in the making. Let's think. Boy, it'd be nice to have the mouse wheel on this screen. Okay. Even though it's cutting into our profits, we are gonna shift off some of this production. No, I like doing biospheres after housing, so you get just a little bit more oomph. A little bit of natural population growth right at the end. You guys don't need this. You guys are the breadbasket. I mean, Jordanus is best used as a production colony, but if there's going to be research anyway... It's crazy because we have like a pretty good base research level. Like 500, you can work with that. But what's nuts is, like, regardless of how many people we move around. Like, we just throw so many scientists. That only got us 55. Like, that's what's painful, is our capacity to increase it is so limited. It's all in the colonies. I'm still not gonna go for toxic ones, though. Okay, we're gonna have to start thinking about making a move for Orion. I mean, not as long as there's a space flux, but... Oh my goodness! This could help a lot. And it's an achievement, and a space flux is a good time to go for it. Yeah, we'll just get that one out of the way. I mean, both techs are good, don't get me wrong. Okay. That'll get them up to arid, that's plenty. I mean, there's so many good things I could be researching. It's so frustrating, because like I've been neglecting bumping my production much up higher than we already got with robo-miners, and quite frankly, that'd be pretty nice. Feel pretty good. I'm not going to bother... Oh, man. These guys are pretty much in the boonies, so I'm not going to worry too much about some techs like Warp Interdictor, but... There we go. That autolab will get them contributing a bit more, though. Man, I mean, the pace of the game ground to a halt, but again, I'm choosing to look at it as a positive. Just have them construct that on the back burner. They're the colony that's going to need it. Yeah. I shouldn't be so flippant. They could squash me. Without much difficulty. Did the Cylons colonize Null during a hyperspace flux? Defend me. It's going on for quite a long time. Yep. Yay. Good job, Commissioner Chug. Well-known accomplice of Commissioner Gordon. Okay, decent spike in our research. Alright. Hyperspace flux over. In the next episode, we get Zortrim, we get Titans, we get Orion. I'll see you there, everybody.